of California in this new era in American politics. On the Democratic side of the aisle, all sorts of people who you might not have expected are becoming sort of household names, are becoming very high-profile Democrats, because this is a different time in capital D Democratic politics. One of the members of Congress who is becoming a very high-profile member is Congressman Schiff, the senior Democrat on the Intelligence Committee. Congressman, thanks very much for making time for us tonight. I appreciate it.
You bet. Good to be with you.
So you have talked about the office of the presidency being one that deserves respect. You have also been very critical of the president on some ethics and intelligence-related issues. Just broadly, in terms of what you are hoping for and what you are expecting from this president tonight, are you thinking there are going to be things he could say tonight that could have you and your Democratic colleagues, applauding him, feeling like you're all pulling in the same direction with this new president?
Well, I guess anything is theoretically possible. I guess, first off, I would hope that he did not write this speech because he has trouble enough, frankly, with 140 characters. I think the pitfalls, if he wrote the whole thing, would be tremendous for all of us. Is it theoretically possible that there'll be things for Democrats to applaud? Sure. But if it's just a matter of his changing his tone, however welcome that would be, that's not going to win over anyone. If it's simply a kinder tone but the same divisive policies, the same round-them-up deportation, build the wall, make Mexico pay for it kind of thing, the same repeal the Affordable Care Act without any plan to replace it, that's going to go over like a lead balloon. So it's going to have to take more than tone. I think, as Chuck was mentioning, he is going to have to not just make a gesture. I think he's going to have to propose something to bring the country together. And look, it would be welcome, even if rhetorically he changes his tone. But he's going to have to do a lot more to win over more than half the country that did not support him in that election and still hasn't found a reason to warm up to this president.
Congressman, one of the elephants in the room tonight is that this president is starting his term amid almost unprecedented, very serious national security-related allegations concerning him and his campaign. He lost his national security advisor less than 25 days into the new administration over concerns and a scandal involving contacts with the Russian government. You're the senior Democrat on the Intelligence Committee, which is one of the two intelligence committees that is investigating the Trump campaign and the Trump administration and its links and ties to the Russian government. Do you feel like the American people should have confidence in the intelligence committees heading up these investigations? There have been concerns raised both in the Senate side and on the House side about whether the Republican chairman of these committees should be entrusted with something this serious.
I think it's too early to say whether we can have that confidence in these investigations. It's part of the reason why I think we ought to have an independent commission look at this. But the bottom line is we can't have either chair of either committee continue to act as a surrogate for the president. You either have an independent investigation or you don't, and those roles, I think, are in direct conflict with each other. We are pressing to do as independent and thorough an investigation as we can. The real push will come to shove when we have to issue subpoenas, when we have to bring people before the committee who may not willingly want to participate. And the other big question mark is, will the FBI support this investigation? Will they be forthcoming? And as of yet, we don't have the answer to that question. So I've yet to be assured, I think, by the FBI director that he will fully cooperate with the investigation. And if he doesn't, that severely calls into question whether we can do our jobs.
Congressman Adam Schiff, the ranking member, ranking Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, Democrat of California. Thanks, sir. Appreciate having you here.